It's Monday, May 3rd, and this is your summary of my day. Or it's my summary of my day. But you can have it. I'm giving it to you. Gary Vee says you're just supposed to give and give things away for free, and then, I don't know what'll happen, actually. He's got $100 million, but I don't know. Anyways, what I'm doing now is my nighttime routine. I'm going to take these blankets off, which, this is a disaster. I really should get more blankets so I can sleep under one and then leave these up for my voice acting. All right, I've already brushed my teeth and washed my face earlier, so I guess I'll just get into bed. Now, let me get my phone charger. I have to keep moving my phone charger. I bought this is ridiculous. Months ago I bought one, two, three. So there's three here. I bought a whole bunch for my parents and me, and I had a plan that I was going to leave charging cords everywhere so I'd never have to look for one. And they all suck because it's a dollar store. None of them work. There's only one of them works. And so I've been using that one because the actual good quality one I bought is broken too. So let's see here. I just downloaded or exported a YouTube video. It says exporting was successful. All right then, let's shut you down. And okay, so I'll post that tomorrow. Now, what happened last night? Now, by the way, I've been cleaning up my room here. I sort of organized some things, and I've been putting junk here to figure out what to do with it, but, it's all pretty exciting here. I cleaned up the boxes. Actually, I think I did that because I discovered one of my plastic boxes was caved in because it was too heavy because of my photos and stuff. It's hard to believe my entire life's possessions are in that corner. If there's any memories, any diaries, any photos, anything, it's all there. And if it's not there, it doesn't exist. I got rid of all my stuffed animals 10 years ago. So stupid. I should have saved all that stuff somewhere in storage or something. Or just in my condo. Said, here, these are my stuffed animals I've had since I was a kid. These are my Spider-Man posters. I was trying to make it clean and uncluttered, like a hotel room. So stupid. Those were my memories. I could have built a childhood room again when I bought a new mansion. Anyways, so last night, this is where we went off the rails. It was around 9:30. I was doing my story. Even my friend Charlotte messaged, said, oh, I'm so glad you went to bed around 9:30. But then I was like, oh, I need to post a couple of pictures. And then that took me till 10:30. And then I put on a podcast, and that went till 11:30. And then when I woke up at 7:47, I'm like, have I had enough sleep? I'm still tired. I don't know. But instead of looking at my phone, I did go to the bathroom, but instead of just lying in bed looking at my phone, I said, you know what, I'm going to get up and go for a jog. So I did, around 9:30, I went for a jog, even though I was supposed to do a call at 10 o'clock. But I said, maybe I can do the call I texted that maybe I can do the call from when I was out. And then when I was on my way, my dad's like, where are you going? I'm like, I don't know, the bridge. He's like, could you take the library books? So I took a bag of library books. And so that was useful. And then I thought, I'll go to the bank and just deposit 40 cents of change that's left over from my beer cans. Because yesterday I put them in the $5 bill. I put it in the bank machine. I deposited a check for $1.92. Remember I talked about that earlier? And then the bank teller was so cute. I think I should go back to that bank teller. But the one at the last bank I went to was cute too. I'm going to have to divvy up my time depositing my checks. It's the only time I get to talk to girls, in real life, for 2 seconds, through a plastic divider, with a mask on. But then I can pretend I'm handsome with the mask on. And then I was texting saying, are we going to do the call? And then they were already gone, so they were going to call me later. So then, this is just a business idea I'm working on. And then, what I do? I ran home. I forgot to mail a letter I had. This is an envelope I get where you're supposed to put your junk mail in, and then you mail it in, and here it is right here. You can see I forgot to mail it in. Although this is supposed to be all your junk mail from May, and it's the beginning of May, so I guess I'm cheating. And I never win the draw. I don't know why I bother, but whatever. And just before the run, I had a quick one biscuit of shredded wheat, and then I came back, and I think I sat downstairs, and I was like, I don't know, I'm hungry. I'm not going to be able to work. So it was around 2 o'clock, so I made some eggs. Normally I make them sunny side up, and I put spinach and mushrooms on top and cheese. my mom's looking at it. She was in the kitchen, and she's like, why aren't you, like, stirring it up, like, with a bit of milk? And I'm like, well, that's scrambled eggs. Sometimes, I guess. She's like, well, you're making sunny side up, but you're, like, frying an egg, but also putting things on it. So my mom's the expert, so I let her take control. I poured in some milk, and she stirred it up, and then it was fantastic. It was like a, eggs breakfast hash or something. God, I gotta listen to my mom more. Well, I always listen to my mom. Anyways, and then I sat at the table. My dad was reading or something, and had my breakfast. And then my mom's like, okay, because last night I told her that Rocket Scones commented. It just occurred to me that I should do my summaries of the day just as like one video. Just sit down, here's my summary of the day, good night. And not like throughout the day, like not trying to do it in stories like this. So let's get this over with, and then I'll continue to do that from now on. So then, yeah, and my mom's like, oh, that's nice, you posted this rock script. She's like, have you done your videos for the keyboard and the bath bomb? I'm like, oh, I haven't posted those, and I haven't filmed the keyboard. She's like, well, do those, people are expecting those. Like, the free stuff you can do for other people later. I'm like, you're right. So I said, I'll do it right after lunch. I went down for lunch, and then after lunch, and I don't know what I did. Oh yeah, somehow I wound up watching this Kim Girl's webinar on Facebook groups again, which I've already gone through her challenge. But I got an alert, somebody saying, Josh, are you here? From like her assistant. I'm like, oh, and then I got sucked in. So that was 1 to 2. Or maybe that was 2 to 3. And then I figured, okay, I should do like the rest of February for that book, because the guy had messaged saying, oh yeah, I didn't realize there were so much variations in I had a message from him in the pronunciations. And I thought, okay, I'll do some auditions while I'm sitting here under the blanket. So I did like 10 of those just to, maybe I'll get another gig. And then it was getting close to dinner. I'm like, well, I can't really start doing anything. And then my dad texted that dinner was ready. So I went upstairs. We had a great soup and salad. My mom, again, making amazing food, very healthy and delicious. And then I said, okay, now I'll do it. I told her I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to do it right after dinner. And then I came downstairs and I just started uploading videos still from March. I'm trying to catch up before I do the new ones. And then that was a big waste. Well, not a waste, but you can see the videos I posted. They're cute, but it's taking forever. So I guess tomorrow I'll have to just sit down, buckle down. Oh, right, I was supposed to call my accountant today. The CPAP machine people called, because I emailed some in Ottawa. So I told my dad he can drive me to do that, get a new mask. Oh, and I emailed a physiotherapist office. They got back to me because my jaw is hurting again. So I want to see if they can help. I looked up TMJ in Ottawa. And so I'm just basically a disaster, but hopefully I'm losing weight. My little arrow on the scale is going down a tiny little bit every day, so that's good. I'll talk about what you people. Here, I'll answer last night's questions. Last night I asked, what are your goals this week? Kiki says, finish my demo reel and script, shoot and post about 5 videos this week. 5! What am I doing? God, Kiki's going to be like a big director. Remember you saw her here first. Going Boldly says, tackle all client needs for a fresh new start to May. Begin renewed exercise regimen. I feel like I'm kind of doing the same thing. Drop of Color says, continue with my daily workouts and no processed sugars for me this month. I don't know how you're going to do that, but maybe you can tell me what to buy at the grocery store. I'm just always so hungry. Ritaville says, 10,000 steps a day. That's awesome. I think I hit that today. I know I ran 5 kilometers this morning. That's what I sort of do every day. So at least that's a good chunk, right? And Dami says, get my second dose of the vaccine and plan our summer retreat to Costa Rica. And he says our, he means him and David, but he invited me. Should I go? Should I go to Costa Rica? Oh my God, should I go? Oh, maybe that should be my question of the night. It's Monday, May 3rd, and this is your summary of my day. Or it's my summary of my day. But you can have it. I'm giving it to you. Gary Vee says you're just supposed to give and give things away for free, and then... Okay, did you see that memory post I just put from 6 years ago? Jennifer Wilder took me on a tour. I met this girl. I can't remember how I met her. Like some dating app, maybe. And then she made like this huge sort of treasure hunt for us all day. We went to like this old like museum-y house and toured that. And we played ping pong in some random ping pong table in like U of T that I didn't even know it was there. Whatever happened? It was such a magical day. Like she put so much effort into it. And I never saw her again. Oh, Jennifer Wilder, are you still out there? Maybe I should have married you. Anyways, all right, so here's my question. Should I go to Costa Rica? Oh, and I'm looking for a female comedian. I just remembered. Not that enough people watch my Instagram story that will see this. But you know that speed dating thing I'm doing that I've been I did a co-hosting thing for. They asked me to find. They want a woman who's like also funny and can engage with the audience and stuff. Maybe a comedian, performer, somebody who's good at interacting with people on camera and getting the crowd pumped up. They said they would pay her to. You'll get paid to just even attend the speed dating on Wednesday and or Thursday, and then probably like try a hosting next week. And then if I like you, like if we have good chemistry, we can co-host together. Like I guess from our mutual webcams. So let me know if anybody's interested in doing that. Message me for details.